Howdy, everybody. It's Cheri. I'm doing something different. I don't know if this is going to work, guys. We're going to try something different here. I don't know what y'all are seeing. I'm doing a vertical live this time instead of a horizontal because I couldn't get my phone to connect properly. Technology. So we're going to try this. I'm going to pop into YouTube really quick and see what it looks like. How's everybody doing? Say hi. Tell me where you're tuning in from. Hold on, let me check this, and then it shows I'm live. I can see comments really well. It's so different on my screen. Don't know. Okay, there I am. Okay, it looks good. It looks vertical. I don't know what it's like for you all. Maybe really different. I don't know. You'll have to give me a insight as to what you think of it. If I can get out of there. Hold on, I want to look at it on Facebook too. We shall see what it looks like. I'm feeling so much better. I was super not feeling well all weekend. Darren shared his lovely creepy creds with me. Oh, y'all, I missed you guys. I missed you. I know I was here last Monday, but then this whole, my schedule being all mixed up stuff just isn't working for me. I don't know about you guys, but it's not working for me. So let's see here. Linda says, hope you're all keeping warm. It's 40 some degrees here. It feels like a heat wave. It's so good. Temps have risen a little bit. She says we're finally above freezing. Hope your washing machine. It did. Okay. I'll tell that story. Let me say hi to a few more people and I'll tell you about the stinking washing machine story. Megan, hello to you. Pumpkin Bee Creations. Sandy Sanchez. Hope everything's doing well. Hey, Cheri, got a question. Okay, which question? On your blanket, did you burn the yarn together? And she's referring to the chunky blanket. Did you burn your yarn together to add a new ball or and also how do you like the new washer? I thought about doing that because I saw where people are doing that. My daughter and I had a whole conversation about doing that. I said, that's nifty. I tried it out. It does hold really well. I'll tell you what I did, Sandy, though. I didn't like the feel of it in the blanket itself. I preferred a knot in the blanket over the feel of that. Because if you squeeze it, you feel that hard center where it connects. It does if you do it well. And what Sandy's talking about is with I don't have any of the chunky blanket yarn here. But you can actually light it, a match or a lighter, and heat it up, set it on fire, and you can stick them together. And it actually does work. But I just didn't like the way it felt. So I think it's called a square knot. I don't know. It's what my daughter taught when she did the hand knitted blankets at our studio. It's where you tie a knot on one side of the yarn and you tie a knot on the other side that you're tying in. And then you pull that knot together and it kind of makes a bigger knot, but it holds really well. So that's what I did. I did find another knot that might work a little better. But that's what I did. But I will say right at the end, after I weaved in my tails, I did use the lighter method to take that last bit and weave it in and stick it to the inside of another stitch on the side. I did do that. But yeah, so yes. And I love the new washer. I just love having a washer in my house, period. But yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Hello, Lisa Whaley, Margot Lee, and you guys. We hit 450, which I thought we would, which is so great. You guys are awesome on YouTube. So on Thursday, what I plan to do, that's weird. It's up there. That's so strange and very small. Ew, I don't know. For me, it's very small. I don't know about you all. But we hit 450. So, and Mr. Bant made a few looms. And so this is kind of our test to ship it. So, Thursday, when I do the giveaway, we'll do multiple giveaways. Okay. We'll do the regular giveaway. We'll do the YouTube membership giveaway. And then I'll do a loom giveaway since we hit the 450. I'll do it on the live on Thursday. And I believe I shouldn't have an issue being live on Thursday as it stands right this very moment. Now, the powers that be seem to have more of a plan for my life than I do. So we'll see. But that's the plan as of right now. We're going to do it. Darren's working on a box for it. We do have where I can put together priority mail tubes and make a box, but it's expensive to ship it because it's so big. So I want to do it ground express. But guys, for that. And what I'm talking about is the big, I don't want to say, okay, I did a little bit of research, and I know Shauna will appreciate this. Shauna from Southpaw Fiber Arts will appreciate this. But I did a little research on the loom thing, because there's someone who initially started making those, and I don't want to infringe on anything anybody else is doing. So I'm real cautious about that. And she kind of has the patent on like chunky loom, like the word. So I got to be careful saying anything like that. Although what Darren made for me is different, because I wanted it different than what anybody else I see does, because the base is bigger. So it's slightly altered. So anyways, I know a few people have inquired about him making them for sale. I think he's willing to do a few here and there, so we'll see. But anyways, Thursday, you got to tune in, unless it's a different day. I know, whatever. So the chunky blanket loom is what I'm talking about, even though I shouldn't say chunky blanket loom. I don't know. What do I call it? Like large blanket loom. That's what I should call it, I suppose. So we'll do that giveaway Thursday. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. Darren made me a loom, and then I made a blanket. I'm making another one once my yarn comes for Astrid, my granddaughter. I'm going to do a smaller one and do it still tight. So it's like almost like a nap mat, because it's really, the one that I did was a real tight weave. So it's like the super cushy, almost like a pad. It's really nice. I love it. All right, let's see who else. Lisa's here. Margot's here. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's not sunny here. You need to send your son my way, Margot. She's in Bay City, 43. It's 43 here. Same temperature as of right here in Shelby. I was looking at when I was driving in. Yeah, really messy driveway. We have the same problem. Oh, you've been cranking all weekend. I have not. I need to get logged on. I need to get cast on. I'll do it here in a minute. But you saw I'm doing all this sewing and stuff. Guys, I've kind of, hello Sandy. I'm sorry I'm switching it up. I don't know what this is like on your end. It might be a hot mess with it being vertical. I don't know. I apologize ahead of time, because well, not ahead of time. I apologize now. Okay, let's see. Sandy, Cheri, also love the bag. So pretty soon you'll be, oh, I don't know about designing clothes. That's probably not going to happen. But I brought my bag because I carried my stuff, and I got to show you guys. I can't show you too close because I'm a little, but see, looky. I did have to go buy a seam ripper, because apparently I don't have one in my house. I looked through the stuff my mother-in-law gave me, because I had trouble, guys. I need to have you guys help me. we need to do a Zoom, but I had like sewing the, these guys on. It's like super thick in my machine. I finally figured out if I took some of the pressure off of the pressure foot, that I could get up over it. But the first time I did it, I thought I ruined the whole thing, because it like went and it like balled up, and the bobbin got all tangled, and it was like a hot mess. And then I'm like, this is just, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it, but I did, and I'm proud of myself. It's a little messed up, but it works. It holds stuff. And I did the boxed corners. Did you guys see I did the boxed corners? Yeah, in the French seam. I don't even know what a French seam is. I just did what she said. She called it a French seam. It sounds fancy. I don't know. It's just double stitching, but whatever. I don't know. But the thing is, I don't know anything about anything. But I will tell you, I decided yesterday. I said to my daughter this morning, I just said sewing is for smart people, because there's so much math. A lot of math. I don't know. And then I realized as I was doing the bag and I'm trying to cut it out, and two of my kids worked at, let me get cast on, because otherwise I'll just be talking and I won't be cranking, and I can't be too long today again. Okay, hold on. Let me cast on. I guess if I would have went the other way, I would have got there a little quicker. You guys can kind of see, but it's not the same, I know, as being up above. So our one daughter, Allison, and our oldest son that still lives with us, Logan, they both worked for an upholstery company. Allison did first, and then Logan worked there in the summertime as kind of like a high school intern kind of thing. I mean, they paid him, and he cut fabric, and she actually did upholstery work for like commercial stuff. It was mainly for educational furniture, but she really loved it. It just was really hard on her hands, and so my nose is gonna start running. Hard on her hands and things, and the place was just, it was all right. Whatever. I don't want to complain about it on here, but yeah, whatever. It was whatever. So anyways, my son, I said to him, how did you cut? Like, how did you know the fabric was straight? Because like in my mind, I'm like, because I can't, the salvage edge didn't look like quite straight, and I don't know about how to even cut this out, and I just know the size I need, and Allison's like, you need a pattern, and I'm like, but I don't have one, and then they're like, we gotta have yet to square. I'm like, I don't have the square. I don't know. So anyways, he said, see, I told you when I did it, it was not easy, because I was like, oh, you're just cutting fabric. How hard could that be, right? I didn't say that to him, but anyways. So they kind of gave me some tips, and I got it cut. But so where was I? Now I'm going to lose my track of my thinking here, because my head is, yeah. So I don't know about designing clothes, but I don't know. I was excited, but it's hard work. The other thing is, guys, it's messy. Either I'm messy or sewing is just, I had thread everywhere, because I'm like trimming off here and there, and I had to go to like where I would go. You guys are gonna laugh at me. I had to go into the other room to like pin stuff together, because I couldn't do it on the table where I was sewing. And then I had to go buy an iron and an ironing board. I did not own, well, I did own one at one time, or both of those at one time. I left, we had a small tabletop ironing board at the other house, and I left it there. And I think I might have left the iron there because I couldn't find it. So I had to go buy those, because I couldn't make this bag unless I had to, you guys, I'm just a mess. It's a mess. But I had like stuff and even this morning when I woke up, I was finding thread everywhere. I think it's worse that I made more of a mess than I do with my yarn. It's crazy. Hello, Pam Tyler. How are you? Claire Noble's here. Oh, thank you, Megan. You're so sweet. Brenda's here. Hello, Brenda. And Karen and Dorothy. Hello, Dorothy in Texas. And Jane. Sorry I had to leave the last chat, but my goat had 4 kids. I was busy. I bet you were. I bet your goat's busy too. That's a lot of kids. Trust me, I know. Janet, hello, in snowy upstate New York. Oh, upstate New York. I bet that's beautiful. So let me tell you the washer story. I'll try to do this while I'm cranking. So, okay, last Thursday. So I can't. I'm going to have to tell you and then crank. It just doesn't work. My mouth and my hand just aren't going to go together very well. I don't know why. Anyway, so we're renting our house, right? So the guy that owns the house, he wanted to get a machine that matched the washer, because he's the one buying it. I'll tell you, I kept telling Darren, let's go buy a freaking machine. I need a washing machine. He can pay us back, whatever. I don't care. We need a washing machine. But anyways, he's like, I want to get the one. He ordered it from Maytag directly in South Haven, which is like kind of far away from us, but it's actually at the manufacturer. And they have a deal where they'll deliver it only on Thursdays, and they'll install it and do all the things, right? Well, they kept canceling. Well, and part of it was when I got into the tracking information that he sent my husband, it was apparent to me that there was no machine. Thursday, I'm like, Darren, they're not going to come. There's no machine, because it didn't even show that it shipped out of manufacturing facility to even get on the truck to come to us. It's just a mess. So I'm like, get a hold of the guy. I should have called him myself, but I'm like, get a hold of Austin, the guy who owns the house. Tell him, like, call around and see if we can find one local and see if he can figure out, cancel that. Then they were going to charge him a restock fee when they couldn't even get the freaking machine to us. They can't even get it to us. They're going to charge him a restock fee with, they cancel multiple times. They wait till last, like late in the day. It's just aggravating. And anyway, so we called around, Darren did, I didn't, found a machine local, super great place, Shoreline Appliance in Muskegon. In case anybody lives in the area, you need to go there. They were wonderful. They worked in the guy who owns our house that we're renting, he's like a wheeler and dealer. So it got delayed a little bit, but then he paid extra money to have it delivered on Saturday, because otherwise it wasn't going to be able to come till Monday or Wednesday. But we were a little upset. He's like, I'll pay extra money to have it delivered on Saturday, because I'm sorry it took so long. But he wanted to get a good deal on it, which is fine. And it's a wonderful machine. It's super nicer than anything I would ever buy. So anyway, I have one again, and it's good. And I just, I hate to complain about it, because I know lots of people don't have all the things, but when you have a family our size, it's just tough. I gotta have a washer. And what we were doing, like Thursday night, there was the place we usually went to, there's open 24 hours, wasn't. So we found, and then the other one was closed. So, because the one place was under construction, it's just a mess. So then we ended up at another one, and we only had a little bit of time before they closed. So we just did a couple loads and then had to take them home since the dryer was working. So it's just been a pain in the butt because it's like totally putting like, like we just have to go and yeah. Well, anyway, so that's finally done. The other crazy thing, let's see. I think I got like a spider bite. I know you guys can't see this, but on my neck, I don't know if you can see it. This thing is like my neck is swelling up. That happened. Let's see. Oh, and my daughter, I haven't been able to say anything, but my oldest daughter, the one with my granddaughter Astrid, who is going to be one very soon, she accepted a position in Virginia, which is wonderful for her. It's an awesome position with homes.com. I'm sure you know that company, and it's kind of a huge opportunity, but they're going to move farther away. And so she's going to need some help next month, and she has to start at the end of March. And yeah. So lots going on, just lots going on. And I haven't wanted to like really talk about that. I knew it was in the works. I haven't really wanted to talk about that a lot because she hadn't like, it wasn't official. Not that anybody of her, like there's not, who knows, I don't know. So yeah, it's just been, how's everybody doing out there though? How are you doing? Jenny, how are you doing? Rhonda, are you doing all right? You guys, I'm feeling a little like, my bag helps me. I needed a little something different. I'm just been really stressed out. Kind of feeling a little down, not gonna lie. I partially, I'll tell you, it like burst my bubble. I'm working on taxes. And this was like this last year was my first year of monetizing what I'm doing here. And I gotta tell you guys, I don't know if it's worth it. I love doing this, but there was like a small piece of me that I'm like, this is just too much. It's just too much. Like, it's been wonderful, but taxes. I'll just say it just kind of burst my bubble a little bit. Not gonna lie. So there was that, and then it just kind of gets me in a funk. And then everything's been going on, and it's that time of year. Just feeling in a funk. Pam, it's 52 in Lansing. Send some of that heat up here, would you please? But I gotta tell you, it's 40 something feels like it does. It feels like a heat wave. Hello, Kim. How are you? I'm feeling better than I was for sure. I was having like hacking coughing fits all weekend. It was bad. Patricia Mills, hello to you. So any of you live like Richmond, Virginia area? Because that's where my daughter's going to be. So if you live in and around Virginia, you got to give me the deets on how it is there. Because I don't know anything about it. Patricia Mills from, is it NS? Do you have Garfield pattern? Can you share it? Made a Garfield. It's a girl who is very sick. Oh, I don't have a Garfield pattern. I love Garfield though. Kathy Williams, I'm sorry that she's sick. 57 in Kingsport, Tennessee. Snow shower. Oh, this weather, isn't it crazy? 59, Dorothy Crocker. It's almost 60. Hello, Jack. How are you? In Zuli. In Puerto Rico, Trisha, I was calling Trisha. I can't talk. Oh my gosh. Trisha, how are you doing, my friend? Dorothy Crocker. It's too small is it too small, Dorothy, to read? Okay. We're going to have to figure something out then. Danielle, how are you? Addie does not have a 40 pen. They only have a 46 and a 22. Hello, Molly. How are you? Cranky. Oh, that's what we should call it. Cranky blanket loom. Yeah, bulky blanket loom. Yes, you guys are awesome. I just don't want to like infringe. You know what I mean? Because it's just like whatever. Karen, hello to you. Oh yeah, now I got things that are smooshed together. Bettina, hello. It can like cut off I can't read it. I don't know what. It just says, hey everyone. Okay, then there's something underneath it that's like smooshed together. Mary Butler says, cut a piece of heavy card. That's what my daughter said. Size of the bottom of your bag. You can make a tube of fabric. Oh, that's a great idea. It gives the bag shape. I love that. I'm going to have to try that because I have enough fabric where I can make more of them. So I'll have to do that. Thank you, Mary. I'll have to do that. I'll have to think about how this one goes. Yes, I could totally do that. I could totally do that. I think I can. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to do it with the pattern, but good afternoon, Tammy and Alan. Stacy, how are you? Are you in the same funk? Yes. So tired in Indy, being so cold. Yeah, I don't know, Stacy. Is that I'm not gonna lie, February I generally have issues, but there's just been so much going on. It's just been a lot of uncertainty, and I should just trust that everything will be fine because it always is. And there's just a lot. There's just a lot going on. And like I said, it's that time of year, and I haven't really been exercising at all, and that like helps me like with the stress a little bit. And then we were sick, and then we got better, and now like some of the kids are sick again. I'm just sick of the sickness. But yeah. And then I have to tell you guys, I'm so happy it's warming up, because Thursday, when they didn't come with the washer, Thursday night the roof started like leaking again. So we had all that. Darren's like figuring all that out, and then the sink started leaking. Hey, Darren fixed that too, but it was like, oh my gosh, it's like too much. It's just a lot. And I know I just sound ungrateful, and somebody be like, shut up, Cheri, you got it good. And I do. And I'm very blessed, and I shouldn't be negative Nancy, because I don't want any of you to like be negative because I'm negative. I want you to be happy because I want you all to be happy. And yeah. Felipe in Portugal. Speaking of Portugal, did I speak of Portugal? Let's see, Jenny. Oh, I lost you, but I'm back again. Well, don't lose me anymore. I don't want to lose you. Dorothy Crocker, daughter's best friend lives in Dorothy, you'll have to let me know how it is. I think it's close to DC, right? So like Haley said that when they were going to, like when she went for the interview, it was really, really busy around like when they were passing DC or whatever. But and now it'll be even more busy because everybody has to drive into work, right? I don't know. Hi everyone. Don't know if I like the new chat setup. It's weird. You know what? Beanie Babe, I'm not sure I like it either. I just couldn't get my phone to work. So I don't know what is up with the whole like adding. I don't know. I think they want me to upgrade, to be quite frank. I'm on a really inexpensive plan, and I can still add in other video. And I sent a thing in, but I don't know. We'll find out. Hopefully I can figure it out. Maybe I'll have to do a different camera setup. I'm not sure. Rebecca, hello to you in Ohio. It says, yeah, the way you feel about sewing is how I felt when I first got the knitting machine. I felt like that with the knitting machine too, almost a year ago. Sewing is almost a lost art. So glad I learned as a young child making clothes for my dolls. I now create angel gowns from donated wedding. Oh, I love that. The donated for parents who have experienced loss. Oh, sadly, but I enjoy creating. Oh, that's so awesome, Rebecca. That is amazing that you do that. That is such a wonderful, wonderful blessing that you are giving those families. Yeah, it's kind of been on my bucket list to really learn how to sew, not to just like throw something together because I need to stitch it, but actually learn. And I did enjoy myself yesterday doing that. Stacey is also bummed to hear today that all Joann's are closed. Oh, did they come out and say that all of them are closing? I'm not surprised, but it is sad because that's where I went to go get the fabric, and I don't know. It's sad. It's sad. Thank you, Debbie. Mary Buter. Hello, Mary. Cut up old board games they don't need. Oh, that's a good idea. We do have some of those too. Hello, Barb. How are you? It clicked down to the beginning. Hold on. How long have you been working with that machine? Is it easy? Patricia, I've been 2 years. Yeah, November. Is that right? Guys, is that right? 2 years? 2022? 2023? 2024? No. I don't even know. I should know that. When did I get it, guys? How long have I been doing this? I don't even know. It's been a little while. And it's just a slight learning curve is all. And picking out the right yarn, because it's kind of very critical to pick out the right yarn, something that goes well in the machines. If you get something that fights your machine, it's going to feel like the machine's messed up, and it's not. The other thing that's really nice is this tension guide from Southpaw Fiber Arts makes it like so much easier. It really does, because then you don't have to hand tension if you have the Addy, and you can get more even tension, even if you have one of the Centros. And you can get it right there. So I don't like the color. It switched all the color too. Do you notice it's like Facebook blue? Yeah. Hello, Nairo. Yeah, you are so welcome. I did a little switcheroo, and then I have to tell you, Shauna was so kind to like give you some other things too. That was all her and Shauna and Eston. So yay! I just wanted to give you some happy mail along with winning the goodies. So yay! I'm glad you got it. And thank you, Shauna and Eston too. You're amazing. I appreciate you guys so much. Tori says, I'm in Maryland, so I'm close to Richmond. Yeah, it looks like it's that whole area I think would be pretty. So I'm excited. I'll get to go out there and visit. So, and I'll probably we haven't decided yet, but I don't know if maybe some of the kids are going to help or whatever with the move. And we haven't figured it all out yet, but I'm hoping that I don't start coughing here. Cook dinner. You don't even have to listen if you don't want to, but thank you for being here. Are you having something yummy? Sarah says, I will check out the replay. I'm tired and I think I'm going to take a nap this weekend. Traveling, catch up. Yeah, traveling does do that to you. Thank you for popping in though, Sarah. Yeah, I don't know about this, how this is. Let's see. Debbie says I've been asked to, those, you know what? I did see those and I didn't have a chance to comment on them. I think that'll be really pretty. You did the pillow, right? And you're going to do cushion covers. Oh, I think you'll do fine. I think that looked beautiful. Stacy says, yes, if you have a gift card, be sure to use it before the last day of February. That's so, guys, it just stinks because I don't know, like, we're going to lose Big Twist yarn. And I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. You know what? I got to do this. Hold on. I got to do a do not disturb. There we go. This feels weird. Like it's thinning out. And if you were wondering, I'm just using more of the Lion Brand Ferris wheel yarn today. Cheri needs sewing machine help. I told her to hit up Discord chat. I definitely am going to have to do that. For sure. Hello, Jack in Algeria. How are you? Megan says we all need to get together and video chat. Yes, we do. It's just been crazy. That's why I haven't scheduled a time. I just received my tension guards. I haven't had a chance to use them yet. The tension guide, yes, you can adjust them. I usually let this, like, mine set for like loose for this yarn. I do change it though for some of the yarns. Well, but thank you though, Shauna, for adding the extras. I really appreciate it. Tanya, you're funny. Stupid work got in the way. That's hilarious. Love it. 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 Oh, Megan. Well, then see, Megan, it's good for you that you haven't been to Joann's if they're not close. It's kind of like me with Michael's. The Michael's is really far away from me, so I only go on rare occasions. So, like, if Michael's shut down, I'd be like, that's sad, but it's not close. And so, yeah. So then, see, you don't feel that. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Margaret says, with some of the stores that aren't near me are still going to be open, you would be able to still be able to buy. No, well, see, Margot, what somebody just said, and I don't know if, like, and I saw there was something that came across. I didn't get a chance to read it. I think the rest of them are closing. I don't think any of them are staying open. I'm not positive that that's the case, but I think somebody just said that. Lisa says, I'm happy to be here. Always am, but this new format. Okay, yeah, we'll have to figure it out. I got to figure out my phone situation and we'll go back to the old format. I promise. I promise. I promise. What's the deal with Big Twist? If we can't get it anymore. Like if Joann's is closed completely, then we won't be able to get it at all. Courtney says, I do like when I can turn my phone sideways to watch live video. Yeah, because this one you can't, right? Oh, my yarn is stuck, guys. Let me see here. Oh no! What are we on? 43. I got some yarn barf. Not good. I made, oh, let's see. Bettina said I made about 12 hats. That's awesome. That's awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes, that is so cool. I have some I need to get. You know, even though we're warming up now, I know it's gonna be cold again, and I need to get my pile over there given away. See, this is my problem. See, look. So I gotta make sure that I'm not gonna. I think it's just right there. The center started coming out. I think I'm okay now. Good afternoon. All just woke up, not staying. Oh, Wendy, thank you for popping on. I hope you're feeling all right, friend. Okay, Barb said end of May. So all of them are closing? Yeah, they announced this morning all the stores are closing. The judge has not approved the bankruptcy for only parts. That makes sense. It didn't make sense to me that they would be able to keep some of them open. If they're bankrupt, that means they don't have any money. It seems like they would have to liquidate everything. I don't know. Kim says 50 degrees in Poughkeepsie. The snow is melting. We're all like, yay! Across, LOL. I'm missing parts of the convo. Yeah, Shauna, I will have to figure it out. I thought we'd see how it does, but yeah, I think the consensus is you all like the other setup better, right? I like being able to have the shot down on the machine. So I got to figure out my phone. I couldn't get it to connect like it would not stay on. It just kept dropping out black. So I didn't want to have that on and it not like actually going. So that's why I thought I would try it this way. And now that I started it, I don't know if I can go back. Should we see? Hold on. I don't know if we can. I might mess it up. Let me see. Hold on. I might be able to go back to the other layout. I don't, it's in settings. Hold on. And then I could turn this. Maybe not. Orientation. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's disabled during the live, it says. So I can't change it during the live. Oh, let's see. Yarn barf is the worst. It is, Courtney. It is, Margalie. Okay, I didn't hear that they were all. I thought you were supposed to be some still staying. Yeah, that's what they had originally said. Wait and see, because yeah, I buy so much. Me too. I did. Jody. I probably will be using Premiere. Probably. I think, because I like it. I just ordered some more. But I don't know, because I haven't done tons with it. I've tried some of it, but not all of it. It just, yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do, is using the Premiere, like kind of like what you can get the Dollar Tree, but the big ones. Let me see what they're called. It's the Value, the Just yarn. It's the same as what they have at the Dollar Tree. That's what I'll use for the stuffed animals. I only use Big Twist for these guys, like these. This is big twist yarn. These are Ashley inspired designs, little cuties too, by the way. Like her Easter set. That's all big twist yarn. That's what I use like for all of my stuffed animals. That's what I've always used, and I love it because they have so many colors. But yeah. What time is it? I think I'm only gonna go to 140 because I want it to be like this size like I did last time. I think that's what I did on that one. We'll see. I need to keep cranking. I'm just talking. But I've missed you guys. Linda says I vote for the, I think, okay, we'll make sure. I got to figure it out. I got to talk to, oh, let's see. Oh yeah, that's sweet. Thank you for posting. I really, see, I don't like the way, because my picture is really small and like all the stuff is really small. I don't like it either. So, although I do know that like with YouTube right now, I've been told that, and I think, well, because I don't know how many of us are on YouTube right now, but that the vertical live, they're pushing it more than they are pushing any of the other lives. Not that that matters for all of us. Like you're here to just hang out really. And that's for me too. But I think I need to see if I can get another dedicated camera maybe and see if I can get it to work because my phone just doesn't want to. And I'm not sure why. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Sandy. Those were fun to make. I was a pattern tester for her when she came out with that pattern. Let's see. I want to experience the amazing yarn aisles. They have the Joann's. More options there. Yeah, there is. Megan, for sure. Hobby Lobby doesn't have near the yarn that Joann, or at least for my Joann's at Hobby Lobby. I think about, like, I went in because I got the fabric for the bag at Joann's, and then I think what night was it Friday night? I don't know, but then I had to go into Hobby Lobby to get something, and they have fabric but not near as much, and I'm like, just it's so freaking sad. It's so sad that they're not staying open. See, I think they got too much into decor and they just too much things instead of staying focused on, but it is what it is. And my hair is in here. Got it out. Alan says I still no, it wasn't Alan. Who said that? Wait, hold on. What happened to it? Somebody said they still like Lion Brand. Where did it go? I don't know where it went. So he said if you click the little tiny arrow down below the single star on the left corner, all comments delete, but you can see the comment. Not great, but you can see the machine then. Oh, because the comments are in the way of the machine. Yeah, that's not good. We definitely need to change that. Frida, can you use this machine to make clothes or used for, no, you can do panels and you can do sweaters, or what do they call them? Jumpers. You can do jumpers. That's what they're called. Cool name for, like, yeah. In the UK, you call them jumpers, don't you? You can do sweaters, you can do blankets, but you can do tubes or you can do panels. So yeah, you can make other things with it. Jody, for the hats, and this is what I'm going to use now for some of the workshops I'm doing. I really like Color Fusion. It's a 3-weight yarn, but that's what I'm going to for like in place of some of the other stuff I'm using. I like that. You can even do it with like this. Again, I think this is a 3. I think it's a 3. This is the pattern yarn. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember. It is. I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. You can do that. I did one with the fruits, but it's thicker. This would be more of a kid's hat. I keep doing that like it's the camera. Guys, that's hilarious. That's Premiere. I did this one, you guys. I did this one. This was that Vivid that I did on Fridays for Friday's hat video. But I will tell you, it's stiffer and it's thick. And this is the whole skein. So this is a kid's hat as well. Not an adult hat. You're not going to get an adult, like, is not going to happen with this. But it makes a nice kid. Like I did it like a slouchy beanie. You could do a brim for a smaller child. Those are all Premiere. What else have I done that's Premiere? I don't know what I have over here. I think that might be it that I have here to show you. But they also have, it's just like Lion Brand. It's their anti-pilling. They have it in a 3 and a 4 weight, and it feels just like Lion Brand yarn. So there's that too. Because like for me, when I need to buy my Lion Brand, I ordered because I couldn't get it at Joann's, but I would always go into Joann's to get my Lion Brand Heartland. And that's what that Premier anti-pilling feels like to me. And I think that's what it was called, anti-pilling. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, Sandy, they are competing. Yeah, they're trying to compete with TikTok. TikTok's its own thing. I don't think anybody's competing with that. But you're right, absolutely. Oh, Alan, it's H-Lee Inspired Designs. Maybe after this is over, I'll make sure to post that. I'll post that into the group because somebody had made some and they just sold some on their Etsy shop or posted them on their Etsy shop, and they shared it in the group. I'll get that link and I'll share it in the group later. I'm confused where you're live. I'm using StreamYard, but I'm live on Facebook and YouTube and where else? Twitch. I couldn't think my brain was. I keep scrolling up and leaving unintentionally. I don't. Yeah, we won't. We'll have to change it. We'll have to change it. Lisa says it's better on the computer. Naira say the Fruit Premiere one. Isn't it cute? Yeah, it's cute. I love it. I love that. I like the fruit. I do a lot. Chrissy, are you going? The corgi is, I haven't forgotten about the corgi, guys. And I have some of the stuff done for the corgi, but then it got pushed aside because of everything that's happened. So it's still in the works. I still have it. Courtney says, I'm sad about Joann's. Their yarn's like so much better. Yes, I agree. What did is it Key Palace hedge funds buying up and bankrupting companies and destroying it? Is that what it is? I don't know. I think maybe. Karen, on the Centro 48, there's more like your like the big twist or the value yarns or stuff that's stiffer. Since it's a little bigger, it will do. Oh, thank you for finding the Etsy link for. Thank you for H-Lee Inspired Designs. That was awesome. But you should have a little bit more variety in like what you can do, just because if you can keep your tension loose, the 48, 2 more pins, it does make a bigger difference for that thicker yarn. The 46, the thicker yarn, it's really tough with that thick stuff to get it to where you can get a good fitting adult hat. But everybody's head size is different. So like when I've done the workshops, some people, their adult, their heads are, and the shape of it makes a difference too. Some people have like tall heads, skinny heads, bigger heads. I don't know. But the 48, I'd say for me, the best ones, well, any DK weight, you should be able to get an adult hat on anything. As long as you should be able to, even if you have tighter tension. On the 48 though, I like me some Lion Brand, like Heartland. I love it. And that's why now with Premiere, with the anti-pilling, I think that'll kind of have that same feel. But those are like some of my favorites. Kieran Simply Soft is another one that's really good. It makes me so sad because I won't be able to, when you guys, we go into Joann's, we walk down the yard, you get inspiration. Sometimes I can walk by the same yarn a bunch of times and I'm like, And then eventually I'm like, oh, I think I want some of that for this or that or whatever. And now we won't be able to do that. And that just makes me so sad because looking online is not the same. It's just not. Hey friends, if you are, thank you. Yes, do that. Do what she says. Lisa says, if and when Joann's closes, maybe the other stores will. Maybe. You know what? That's true, Lisa. That's true. Because we all spend money. Think about all the money we spend there. So that's got to go somewhere. I mean, we're still going to want our yarn. So, yeah, that's a good point. Good point. Hello, Len, the Crafty Cranker. How are you? Okay, you know what? What time is it? I got to get cooking here. We're going to see. Or we're going to be making a baby hat. Because I got to get my car back so Darren can use it to take our daughter to her segment 2 of her driving, and then she has to take the test and she get her license. And I'm feeling old, guys. Kim went over to YouTube. Len, the Crafty Cranker says, mostly use Karen Simply Soft yarn inspirations for medium. Yeah. Works the best on the knitting machines. Yarn inspirations. Karen Simply Soft yarn inspiration. Oh, is Karen Simply Soft? It is, isn't it? It is Yarn Inspirations yarn. Yes, you are right. I think of Yarn Inspirations being their own thing. So it's cool that so many of you sew, because after posting the sewing stuff, all of you have been so great about, but we should have like a Cheri's tutorial day, like the basics of sewing. We need to have a Zoom so you guys can all like give me all the tips, because I need them. Because I will tell you one thing I realized was that I really, although I'm trying to harken back to 6th grade home ec, because I made a duffel bag then. And then I made a couple like receiving blankets for my daughter when I was pregnant with her when I was 19. Yes, I was 19. Then our oldest. And then let's see, what else did I make anything on? Oh, and then when our oldest daughter Haley was in, let's see, what grade was she in? I don't know, maybe 4th grade, 3rd grade, something like that. Whoa, you know what, Len? You've been a member for 4 months. That is awesome. That is awesome. Thank you. Look at that. Thank you, Len. Thank you. You're awesome. Awesome. I made her a costume, Betsy Ross, and I did like, she was supposed to help me, but I remember her and I getting in an argument about this costume. I altered it like a pioneery looking thing, and then I did a partially like made felt flag in a basket or whatever. She won the contest, but it was whatever. Those are the only things I've ever sewn like on a machine. So I don't know. It is pretty cool though to use a vintage machine like that. It is kind of awesome, I gotta say. It's and then I have to say, when Darren dropped it off to have it like tuned or whatever and like oiled and lubed and cleaned, the guy was like, that's an awesome machine, that's a workhorse. But then again, I remember using my daughter's, that is the Husqvarna, is that how you say it? And it had like the variable speed, and then the like, where the needle always goes up when you're done, and like you take that for granted, because when I did like play around with hers, I didn't really make anything on it, but I played around with it. There's some features that are nice. We'll have to do it. Hello, Diana. How are you? Thank you for being here on the Facebooks. Alan, the Etsy link won't open for the bunny pattern. Does anyone know? It's H. Lee Inspired Designs. H and then Lee Inspired Designs. It's Beth. What's Beth's last name? I can't remember what what is Beth's last name? I should know it. I know it. I don't know. I can't think at the moment. She's in the group, but H. Lee Inspired Designs. Megan says, I also think it'd be fun to sew because I have a sewing machine. I know how to use very little, but I feel like I'm going to mess everything up. That's the way I feel too. I was afraid to adjust anything because I'm like, what happens if I can't put it back? Very intimidated, not going to lie. Elizabeth, how are you in Minnesota? Just discovered you. Oh, yay. Yay. I love the knitting by machine. I really love the ginormous loom your husband made. I remember using a small version. Yeah, yay. Well, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Dorothy says I haven't sewn in over 35 years. Yeah, see, it feels like forever for me. Let's see. 1 pound is more like big. Yes, 1 pound is like big twist. Yeah, I would say that for sure. Whoop. Almost went backwards. Yeah, Linda, the auto needle. Yeah, because I was like, I can't see. Darren gave me his headlamp. I was using his headlamp. There we go. H-Lee inspired. Yep, that's her. Is it Beth? It's not Beth Parker. What's Beth's last name? I don't know. Hold on. I gotta look it up because I'm like at a loss. I'm at a loss. Beth. What's your last name, Beth? Yeah, it doesn't have her last name on here. I don't know what Beth's last name is. I should know that. Yay, good. I'm glad you got it there, Helen. Yes. Cheri, I think I'm going to do a YouTube live sewing series on my... Yes, you should do that. We'll go hand in hand with... Yay! Yeah, that would be great. I love that. Hopefully that could help you later. Yes. Make sure you share when you do, Nairo. Make sure you share into the group too, so nobody misses it if anybody else wants to attend it too. You're welcome to do that. Like, share when you're going to go live and what you're working on. Totally. Uh-oh. I got another tangle. What are we at? 102. What time is it? I got me another tangle. That's the only thing that's bad about this yarn is I rewound these because I was paranoid for my workshops that there would be major knots. I finally gave up doing this because with the roving style of yarn, it really wants to like stick to itself. And if I get my wound, I can't talk, guys. If my winding gets a little messed up, that's a tail. What's that doing? Then it can stick, it can pull out the center pole like this, and then it gets tangled on each other. And then it's like Velcro if you're not careful. And I had a couple in one of the workshops that I did where they got tangled and they pulled on it. And then it's like, oh, because the fibers are like, and then you can't get it apart. So, yeah. So that's the only bad thing with the roving style. Yeah, Debbie, yeah, woohoo. Yeah, we got Nairo. She's going to be doing that for us. Come on, girl. I'm excited. Because look at, okay, so this is the thing. Now, I look at this, I look at all the stitches and how beautiful and straight, and I'm like, mine looks like I was drinking, and not drinking a little. It looks like I was drinking a lot. Yes, no joke. Straight lines, because this is what happens. I'm like, oh, I'm going, and then I'm like, no, get back over here, and then it goes like this, and yeah, and then I'm yelling at it. Darren just laughing at me. Totally telling the truth. If I would record myself sewing, first off, I'd probably get kicked off because I cuss a little too much. But you guys would laugh. You would laugh. Naira says, I'm planning the logistics and it will be happening very soon. We will make you. I will bug you. Maybe if we actually had a drink or two, maybe it would. It would straighten it up. Maybe. That's hilarious. Oh, is that one tequila stitch instead of the tequila 2? That's hilarious. 1 tequila 2. Yeah. Well, in every project I could be like, that was my vodka bag, or this was just a beer project. It wasn't so bad. I don't know. But I did buy for my daughter, and I want to go back, but I don't know if that fabric's on sale. And I'm too scared to ask the fabric ladies at Joann what's on sale at Joann's, because they're kind of mean, not gonna lie. They're so all upset because they're losing their jobs and everybody's asking questions. They just look angry. Like you don't want to even talk to them. Like I don't want to ask any questions because I'm afraid I might get hurt. I just want to get my stuff and get out of there. But you know, is it the ruching? I don't know. I don't even know what it's called. Like the bodice of the dress. It's all you do is like stitch the seam and hem the dress and maybe make some straps. That fabric that cost $1 million a yard. It's like $20 a yard. And that's another thing. Like, I'm like, the bolts are this big. They're folded in half. I need how much if this was unfolded, it's math, people. I know that I'm supposed to be a teacher because I teach my kids. Yeah. It's just not. I don't know. But anyways, I want to get some more of that. But I want to make my daughter Rachel a dress with that. I would kind of like to make myself a dress with that. Except for the fabric's a little thin. So it really should be lined because I don't have a slip. Nobody wants to see Cheri wearing that thing. Or even my daughter. Yeah, we should. I don't know. But then how do you line it? I would just have to line it. You guys, see, this is the thing. My brain is like, I don't know how to do any of the things. Cheri, cussing is allowed. Oh, see, we should just do a Discord. We just need a Discord channel. You guys have one, but yes. My dad years ago would shoot pool better and better. That's funny. Elizabeth says, when you were sewing, do you have a hand in the back of the fabric as well as hand in the foot with your hands? Or if not, this will help. Yeah, I do. But it still doesn't but I will tell you something that would be easier is if I had a sewing table. I realized that short order because I'm just plopping that thing down, and it would be really cool to get like a vintage, like sewing table for it where I can drop it in and it's all level, because then I can more easily get that fabric to go like smooth. You know what I mean? So I did look at those at Joann's because I thought, but they were still like 100 and how much were they, Mr. B? I don't even know. Darren was with me. I was going to buy myself one and then I put it back. I'm like, I can't spend after doing the taxes. I haven't officially finished them yet, but I'm like, I probably shouldn't do that. I probably shouldn't buy that. But Darren said, keep the receipt because if this is broken, then I'm like, we can't return it. It's all sales are final. So then that was when I was like, what if it's broken? I don't want to spend full price for this, even though it was a little bit on sale. Online, it was only $99, but in the store, it was way more, and they wouldn't match the price online. Whatever. So I'm like, let's just use Facebook Marketplace, and I'll find something. Shauna, I'm glad I can make you crack up. Let me see. I tried sewing PJ bottoms and holy cow, is bad. And I have Discord. We should yes, we should do that. You know, I could, Debbie. I could make him make me one. You're right. Yeah, Darren. He is an engineer. You can engineer me one. Although I would probably draw up the plans and say, this is the way you need to do it. Because that's what happens a lot of times. Poor Mr. Man. Like the loom. I don't want to say we argued about the loom, but I told him what I wanted and I told him how I thought it should be made. And he just made it work. Make what? I just got on. Yeah, you can do it. I won't even tell him. He'll be like, what she got me doing now? I do want him to make a smaller one though. And I don't know if it would hurt my hands, because think about it. Okay. So you have the big chunky, I gotta hurry up here. It's almost 4:00. You got the big chunky loom, and I want it. And that's for the 7-weight jumbo yarn. I want one for the 6-weight because because I assume you can't get a plastic loom that does a 6-weight yarn, and maybe I'm wrong because I haven't really looked, but I kind of like the idea of a big one. But I don't know how it would work with my fingers. So anyways, but in like what size we need to use and how close together they need to be, I need to think about all that. But I think it might be kind of cool. I'm thinking, you guys, I might have to be, I want to get to 140. I have 20 more to go and it keeps getting tangled. What time do I have to be home by, Darren? A sewing machine. Yeah, just tell him he has to do it. Question. Is it okay if we add the Discord invite here? If not yet. Oh, no, you can totally do that. Yeah, you can totally. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. You are very welcome to do that, Nyla. You can even do it in the group if you'd like. 5 at the latest. Okay, I'm good then. I'll get it done. I'm almost there. Even though it keeps getting tangled. Courtney says, sometimes the faster you sew. That's what I notice. When I slow down, I screw up. Yes. Yeah. Well, but see, how many things are like that? The faster you go, the better it is. But anyway, oh guys, look at this. But I did notice that whenever I would slow down is when the machine hated me. And I think it did not like me. I think I have to make friends with it. That's what I decided. I decided we have to, you know, get this friendship going for me to be successful with it. Yeah. Okay. I think I can get it untangled. If not, it's just going to be a really small hat for a very small child. Or just a beanie. We'll have to see. I got to make sure there's enough. You know what, guys? I don't know if I have no patience for yarn bark. I hate it. I really don't like it. So if I were to tell you, I love this yarn, and I do, except for moments like this. Roving style yarn sucks for things like this. Okay, I'm probably just going to have to. Maybe I can get it. Maybe. Don't give up, Cheri. I got it. I think I can get it. Now I got to tuck the center. See this? See this poopy doos? Oh my. See? Okay. I just want to yank. I just want to. And it's not good. If it gets tangled, oh, I did it. Okay, see, I got it. This is my center pull. Stay in the center. I only have a little bit more to go. Please, listen. Oh, no, it's tangled here. Whatever you do, don't pull. No. It's like stuck on itself. Oh, boy. Is it stuck? Okay. As I'm pulling, what did I say? You know what? I should show you guys this because this is the shit that drives me crazy. Okay, see this? See this? It's like stuck to itself. You see it? This happens in embroidery too. If you can keep tension on this side of it while you pull, there we go. I can't do it and still show you. It's like it's stuck on itself. But you know what I'm going to do? We're at 125. We're going to make a small hat because I don't want, it's like all jacked up and I don't want that yarn to like give way. So I'm going to cast off. And it's not where I normally would cast off. I'm almost to the black. I probably can go around until I get there. Right there we are. Okay. I'm just going to, it is what it is. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Okay. We do one more. There we go. Okay. Let's see what happened here. Oh, yay. Okay, so you shared it. That's fine. Yeah. How long does it typically take to crank out a hat? Elizabeth, usually if you shut your mouth, if you don't talk like me, because when I talk, I can't crank. About a half an hour, 45 minutes, depending on if you're doing like stripes or changing colors or if you get tired, because sometimes cranking can be a little fatiguing. It can, and your arm gets a little tired or whatever. But I always say about a half an hour. Within an hour, you can make a hat for sure. Easy. Unless your yarn hates you or you have some hiccups with your machine. Aside from that, if everything goes smoothly, it doesn't take too long. Not at all. Okay, what else here? Lisa says, I remember in high school we had to practice sewing lines and curves with a sheet printer paper with lines on the picture. Oh, that's a good idea. You know what I should do? Like on just that would be good. Like on just some scrap fabric, I could take a, like a heat erasable pen. It doesn't even have to be. I could just use a pencil for that matter. That's a good idea. Because I think I remember that too. All I know is the only thing, you guys are going to laugh at this, but it sounds really kind of sad and silly. But when I had to do my project, we had to do a duffel bag. So we had to get the straps and like the fabric. And I remember going to a fabric store because we lived in Indiana, in Fort Wayne, if you're familiar with the area. It was over by Northcrest Shopping Center. So I know most of you are like, I don't even know where that's at. I don't know if it was... it might have been Joann's. Was Joann's around when I was a kid? Maybe it was, because they moved around the corner later. But anyways, they didn't have, like, we had to use canvas, and they only had this really hideous, like, they had pretty canvas, but then they had this, like, hideous blue that my mom's like, it's on sale. Everything's expensive. And we didn't have tons of money back then. So I remember her buying that. And I was so embarrassed because everybody else had like this really pretty canvas fabric. And I had this nasty looking blue canvas bag thing. And it doesn't matter. But I can remember just being so self-conscious about it in high school or middle school. Not high school, it was middle school. I know. I was a brat in middle school too, by the way. And I had some, like seriously big hair too back then. Yeah, so those were the days. But anyways, yes, I remember doing that as well, where we had to like practice on the machines, like with the lines. I don't remember doing it on paper though. I think I remember doing it on fabric. Do a couple at a time here. I know I shouldn't, but I'm awfully talky today, and I got to make sure I get stuff packed up and get back there before they have to leave, or I'll be in trouble. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. Okay, I'll create a poster grid. Yay, thank you for doing that, Nairo. Eisen, how are you? And with a little head. Make it for me. I love that. Well, we should make one for Eisen. We should do that. All right, let me get this. I'm used to the up above, and I don't have my up above. I don't have it. Almost dried out the Alfredo pasta. Alfredo pasta. Lisa says, if you're on the computer, right click on the link and the drop down menu shows open link, new tab. It will do that, and we'll have click the tab, either join group or create. Okay, got it. Create an account. Elizabeth says, I think you are so bright in trying different crafts. Seeing do you like the chunky? I do like the chunky Chanel. Have you ever thought of trying? You know what? I haven't. I've seen other people do that. Arm knitting. Yes, I've seen it where I've thought about doing, like, looking into it, but then I'm like, what happens when you got to commit to the bit, right? You got to commit. Because if you're arm knitting, like, like you can't, like what happens, and I haven't looked at it real close to tell you. Have you done anything with that, Elizabeth? I haven't looked at it really close, but I have thought about what happens if I need to stop in the middle and go pee or something. That's me. That's the kind of stuff I think about. What the heck am I doing here? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. All right. I think we're okay. Like you're using actual hands. Yes, I've seen. And you kind of go up your arms and you do it like your arms are the knitting needles. I have seen that. Gotta make sure that I don't snap my yarn. It is a little small. It'll be a kid's hat. Would be really cool. And you could experiment with adding different colors. I'll have to look that up. I'll have to look it up to see, like, can you take it off? Like, can you, I suppose you could do like a safety line or something if you needed to like stop, maybe kind of like we do on the machines. I think I got it all figured out now. Awesome. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. That's awesome. Margo said I did 6 hats on Saturday and 6 on Sunday. Having issues today. I'm only on the 3rd one right now. Oh no. Ooh, that sounded like it was breaking. That scared me. Who needs more hats for their closet? I'm trying to help them. That's so sweet, Margo. Sorry you're having trouble though. I'm doing better, Cindy, so thank you. Hope you're well too. I've been a little under the weather to be. Why didn't I just did that. I just did it. Did it again. Elizabeth, what does it say? The yarn to try it. If you are concerned about finishing it off, it's really easy to finish the one done. Tie it off and tuck the ends. I'll have to watch. Elizabeth, are you in the group? Make sure, if you're not in the group, make sure you join our Facebook group too, and the Discord group too, and Naira's Discord group, because I'd love to see like what you're doing. And you're welcome to share, even though like in the CranKnit group, it's not CranKnitting. We're all crafters. We like to craft all the things. So I have no problem with you sharing. I have no problem with you sharing. I know some people get bothered by it because they've made comments like this isn't CranKnitting, but or circular knitting or whatever. And I'm like, I like all the crafts, so we can share all the crafts. We're a community of crafters. So yeah. So there, it doesn't have to just be that. Because I know there were other groups that are very strict with their rules. I'm not as strict. I just don't like people who jump on spam to sell y'all stuff and then like don't really participate. But if you ask first, I'm usually pretty open to like most things. But just ask first if you want to promote something. Because somebody else, I have to tell you, there was somebody. I don't think I told Sandy this either, and then I gotta skedaddle. But somebody that I used one of her patterns, talked about it, whatever, did a thing, and then she was really getting a little spammy, and so we deleted a few things. Then she got real angry and left. Then she came back in as her business page because I allow pages in there. And she was sharing her circular knitting group after she left, because she was so pissed at me for like not letting her spam the group. All she would have had to have done is ask. But anyways, I got rid of her. She's not in our group anymore. So, because she didn't want to be there before, but then she wanted to come back in because guess what? She wants you guys to spend your money with her. Gotta be nice, people. We all need to be nice. Okay, this turned out not too bad. See, it's a little small, but this is 125 rows. This will be a nice youth kids hat. See, it's pretty nice. Nice-o. And it would even fit, like, I'm not going to put it on my head, but it would fit my head if I wanted to wear it. Yeah, kind of childish. So I was like, see you later. See you later, alligator. I don't usually sweat too much of that stuff, but I'm always open. If somebody wants to ask me, just, out of courtesy, can't talk. Okay, that's all I got, guys. So the plan is for Thursday, unless the powers that be have a different plan for me. We'll be back and we'll do if it's not Thursday, I will tell you when. But we will do a giveaway with some of the goodies from Molly and Shauna and some knitty sticks for me. And then we'll do a membership giveaway for YouTube. And we'll do the loom giveaway too. I have a request. What is the request? What is your request, Nairo? Before I pop off. What is the request? Beautiful colors. Hubby just ordered me an... Yay, Dawn! Dawn CT, congratulations. You're going to join the crew of crankers. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Karen, thanks for everything. You are so welcome. I want to know what Nairo wants. Nairo, I can't leave you. What? It says start. Oh, that's that. I'm just waiting for Nairo. Maybe she's not going to say. All right. Well, I'm popping out because I got to go. Oh, wait. My daughter, who is lefty, loves Centro. She's struggling, but I don't know how to help her. Can we do a child-friendly, easy to under... Oh, yes. Yes. I'm going to try... You know what, Naira? I'll try some stuff out with doing it left-handed, too. Maybe Shauna has some tips, even though I know she does it right-handed. But maybe we can figure something out. Yeah, we'll do something. Well, so we can help her. I promise. I promise. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. Y'all have a good one. Thank you for being here. I love you guys. Stay cranky. Go make something. Have a good day. We'll see you later this week. Bye now. Bye. Bye.